Hi, PyXLL is an Excel add-in for integrating Python and Microsoft Excel. This video will guide you through installing PyXLL. To begin with, we need to download PyXLL from www.pyxll.com. You need to make sure you choose the right Python and Excel versions, otherwise the version of PyXLL that you download won't work with your Python environment. To check what version of Python you're using, start a Python prompt. Check the version number and whether it's 32 or 64 bits. Also, check what version of Excel you're using by going to About Excel in the account page. If it doesn't say 64-bit, then you're using the 32-bit version of Excel. You can't mix 32-bit and 64-bit versions of Python and Excel, so if they are not both 32-bit or both 64-bit, you'll need to install another version of Python or Excel before continuing. Now we can go back to the download page on pyxll.com and download the PyXLL add-in. When it finishes downloading, unzip the downloaded zip file to the location you want to install PyXLL. There's no installer, so you simply unzip it wherever you like. In the folder where the zip file was unzipped to, you'll see several files, including pyxll.xll and pyxll.cfg. The pyxll.xll file is the actual Excel add-in, and the pyxll.cfg file is a configuration file that will need updating before we can install the add-in. To configure PyXLL, open the pyxll.cfg file in a text editor. Here we can see all the available options, which are also documented in the PyXLL user guide. To begin with, there's only one option we need to change, and that's the location of the Python executable. PyXLL will figure out everything else it needs from this. To check what to set this to, go back to your Python prompt and print sys.executable. This can be a base Python install or a virtual env. Copy that path to your pyxll.config, and that's all the configuration we need to do for now. While we're looking at the config file, it's worth pointing out that this is where you list what Python modules should be imported when PyXLL starts, any additional paths that PyXLL should use when looking for Python modules, and where the log file will be written to. Now that we've finished configuring PyXLL, we can add it to Excel. Go to the Options menu, then Add-ins, then Manage Excel Add-ins, and browse to the pyxll.xll file that we unzipped earlier. If Excel tells you that the file format is not recognized, or the add-in loads as scrambled text, this is because you're trying to load the 64-bit PyXLL add-in into a 32-bit version of Excel, or the 32-bit add-in into the 64-bit version of Excel. PyXLL, Python, and Excel all have to be either 32-bit or 64-bit in order for the add-in to load. Now the PyXLL add-in is successfully loaded, you'll see that it has added some menus to the Add-ins tab in Excel, as well as a new tab in the Excel ribbon. These are all just examples and can be replaced with your own menus. The examples workbook included in the PyXLL download is a good place to start. It shows some of the features of PyXLL, and all of the Python code for these examples is included in the PyXLL zip file. If something's not working, take a look at the log file. By default, it's written in the logs folder next to the PyXLL add-in, although you can set the location in the config file. If you change the log level in the config file to Debug and reload PyXLL, you will be able to see a lot more information about what's going on in the log file. One final thing to do before we're finished is to install the PyXLL Python package to your Python environment. This is an optional step, but if you're using a Python IDE or you want to be able to import the PyXLL module outside of Excel, then you will want to do this. The PyXLL download includes a wheel file which we can install using pip. Once that's installed, your IDE will recognize PyXLL functions and you'll be able to import PyXLL outside of Excel for unit testing and things like that. So I hope this tutorial has been useful. Please see the user guide and other tutorials for more information on using PyXLL. And if you have any questions, then please feel free to contact us.